Hello everybody, thank you for joining us on this tutorial for Lockdown Protocol and the tasks. We just did a power task. We're going to do pizza now, and pizza is a very lengthy task, to say the least. What you need is the jars and the rice. Now, this room will have jars and sometimes rice. The extra part room over here will sometimes have extra jars, and I think there was one in there before. But you need at least 2 jars and at least 1 bag of rice. We're not sure exactly what color we need or any of the ingredients, but we checked that in the pizza room. So, Pizzushi is made in the pizza room, as you can see here. I'm just going to throw the jars in. I like to get stuff prepped and ready. This room also has bags of rice in it and sometimes jars as well. Clearly there are none in there at this moment, but they're all going to be found in the storage room. Jars and rice are very good to hide as well because it's just so easy to lose track of rice bags, put them behind things. It takes a little while. Sushi's one of those tasks that when you're doing it, it just takes a little while to get everything going. And I'll show you the conveyor belt and how everything can get kind of clogged up. You can also find jars from time to time in the room itself. So here's another jar. We just found jars in the green room where you wash things, and then also in the actual plant room, which we'll get to in a little bit. You can find jars there if you need them. So there's a lot of places jars can exist. In the sushi room, things you should get familiar with are the tables. They have the ingredients list and the menus on them. Over here at the entrance is where you get the actual fish. And that's our second ingredient. And then the RU2, WX2, those actually correspond to the color and the flour that you need. So really, all you want to look at is the very first letter on all these. So W stands for white, R stands for red, B for blue, green is going to be G, and Y is yellow. So those are the flours you're going to have in there. Here's where you put the rice in, and then this is our sushi conveyor belt. And what I like to do, no matter what, is at least just get this going. This one, you don't actually need to have any ingredient here. It's just automatically coming out. So you start that process. As you see, it takes a couple of seconds to get it going. So I like to just have that ready, and then I'll take on whatever else I need to. We need brown rice, and we need black rice. So, of course, the bag of rice that I saw earlier was white rice. And it's interesting, the black bag has the white rice, the brown bag actually has the brown rice, and then the blue bag has the black rice. It never changes. It's just something you got to remember, got to get used to. And then you hold right-click, put that in the rice machine, click the button, it all comes down here. You can actually see brown rice. It's brown on the thing. Grab a container, just plug that in. And again, any action you want to do, you just hold right click, and then you should left click it on. Alright, so we need brown rice, salmon, and red. Now that's our brown rice. We're going to click this one in just before we go get any other ingredients because, like I say, this does take a little while to actually get going, as you can see. And this is a very time-consuming task. So we have salmon already selected. We'll fish it out. Let me get this little guy. We can throw him right into our sushi conveyor belt. And as you can see, we're getting some pizza made. Now, the flour is the last ingredient that we need here. If you ever forget what you're looking for, again, you can always look at the ingredient list there. It's a great way to sabotage employees as well as putting like the wrong fish in or bringing the wrong color and then not taking it off the conveyor belt because it really, like I say, every step, it's a couple of seconds and it adds up. You know, it definitely adds up over time. I'm going to preload this one because I know we need the black rice. We saw that on the ingredient list over here. And I know we need salmon for that one as well. So what you can do before you go get the actual other flours and ingredients and stuff is just kind of set everything else up. So this is our dirty jar. We just used this for the rice. We can't use this again until we wash it. So what I like to do is gather all the stuff I need over here and all the ingredients I need in there. We need to go get that bag of black rice. in a perfect world, nobody's hidden any of this rice, and we can just go grab it. But it is a good idea if you're doing sushi right away to just grab the rice bags and bring them in before you start doing anything else. Don't give a chance to any of the enemies to actually take the rice and hide it. Alright, so I'm just preloading this stuff. Like I say, you can do this all one pizza at a time, or you can load it up like I am. But we can click on the ingredients we need right there. That way it's kind of already set up too. It's a little harder to mess with if you are a killer. But yeah, that's as far as we can get without the flour. So we're going to take the dirty jar, we're going to take the clean jar, and we're going to go grab our red. So, in the green room, you'll see the leaf up there. You can also look at your tablet. That's the washroom right here. Click it on like everything else, and it just cleans. Real simple, real easy, real fast. Since we know we need white and we need red, we'll get both flowers while we're here. So this is our botanical room. The flowers will pop up in different random spots. You'll see them glowing their colors here, but they also have specific shapes too. If you are interested in seeing like maybe what shape they are and they correspond to, you can look in here. And as you can see, the green one is the green mushroom. Looks just like that picture. Now we need white and we need red. So there's our red. And let's see, there's our white right there. Jars will spawn, as you can see, anywhere in here as well. They could be on here, they could be around the corner there. There was one on the little bench over there. So there's a lot of different places jars can spawn. So if you're not finding them in here or in the storage room, probably just look in the green room and double check that they're not in there also. So let's look at our ingredients again. We have the brown rice and salmon on the pizza already. So now we just need the red. And this is our red flour. Plug that in. And we are ready to box it up. But as you can see, all these steps take time, like I've been saying. And so now, you want to get this pizza off as fast as possible. Even if you don't deliver it right away, just get it off. And that way we can kind of load up everything else and get this process going. If you're working together as well, it's very nice to just free the conveyor belt up. Or if you had to go get these ingredients, let's say, we didn't preload it already, just take the pizza off so that can actually start the process again. And so now we don't have to wait for all that while we are, potentially serving the pizza. So you take your pizza you just made, do another right click, left click. If it's blue, that means we did good. The pizza's all good to go. If it turns red, though, somebody messed up an ingredient or something's not right. So now we'll go through the process again. Let's say this fish was wrong or you got the wrong plant color. It'll still go on the pizza. It just won't complete the task. So you'll take it over there to the table, try to set it down, and it'll turn red. But just another example of all the steps involved in pizza. And you can even use the timer on the video to see like how long the actual pizza making takes. It's actually quite a long process. All right, cool. So that is our pizza task. Like I say, you can always look on here and see exactly where you need to go for it. If you click on the video, it'll tell you like where you find the jars and stuff, as you can tell too, like all the items you need. But it's a good refresher for sure if you're ever in the game and just need to double check. Anyway, that is our pizza, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you so much for hanging out, and happy lockdowning.